Hey guys, welcome back to Western New York weather. So today I'm gonna do a forecast. So today we're gonna start with satellite. We do have a cold front coming in. We can see here with this big weather system. This cold front coming in, bringing some severe thunderstorms down south. There's a marginal risk of some of these cells coming up. Over here, I already have a special weather, special marine warning rather, in just south of the Buffalo office area. And that is actually Cleveland's office here. So we got some severe thunderstorm warnings all across this part of this low pressure system. We do have a special weather statement on this. It's winds gusting up to 40 miles per hour. This is a radar indicated threat. If we go to radar, this is central New York, so this is not in the Buffalo office. Got a nice, get some heavier range with this. This is going to the Finger Lakes. I could have some. When you look at velocity, there's not much winds on this. Now rotation, if any. I'm gonna check correlation coefficient. This checks for hail. Doesn't seem there's much hail, or could also confirm tornadoes. We're not gonna be dealing with a tornado today. So you can see down here south, here in Chautauqua County, we are dealing with some of these heavier thunderstorms affecting Jamestown, Sherman, near the Pennsylvania border. You're gonna see some of these thunderstorms. If you're in the Pennsylvania area, you might be under a severe thunderstorm watch at this time. So this is issued by SPC, Storm Prediction Center in Norman. Issues the watch. So the National Weather Service could continue to watch or cancel it. It's up to their discretion as well. This includes hail to isolated very large hail. And some of these heavier updraft driven thunderstorms with 65 mile per hour wind gusts, part of these thunderstorms. This includes portions of Jamestown. I mean, not portions, just southeast of Jamestown. If we bring up the National Weather Service office, the weather story they call it here, you can see the slight risk goes up to southern Erie, includes most portions of Chautauqua and some portions of Cattaraugus County and a little point of Allegheny County there. Rest to most of the in the office here is under a marginal risk, the 1 through 5. So within the next few hours, you could see some of these thunderstorms might have a risk of damaging winds, hail. I mean, yep. So this includes just south of Buffalo. We got Rochester, Oswego. This doesn't go as far as like Watertown or Buffalo, but it's still in that like area. So just be aware of some of these heavier thunderstorms. As said, the hazardous weather outlook, they issue these sometimes if there's hazardous weather showers and thunderstorms associated with this cold front. This afternoon could have the risk of becoming severe with damaging wind gusts and hail. I mean, main threats diminished by mid-evening. If we go back to the weather story, they're saying around 6 p.m., around that dinner time time frame. If we go to Storm Prediction Center, they're located in Norman. So they issue these convective outlooks 1 through 5. The highest risk today is enhanced, but this is down south near Texas. You can see the risks here. So the wind probability has portions of Western New York under this 15% chance, with most portions under the 5%. We do have the same thing with hail, a big splash of this 15, a much larger area of this 5%. They don't talk a lot about New York. The closest you can get is probably around the Ohio Valley to this one, Ohio to Pennsylvania. They began developing across western Ohio along a weak cold front. This activity will increase in coverage, though, through the afternoon, spreading northeastward across Ohio into the northwest PA rather. Sorry. The strongest cells could be capable of damaging wind gusts and maybe isolated large hail. There's a mesoscale discussion issued if we go back to, it's this meso here, talking about the watch. There's moderate cape with this. We can check on models later. This doesn't look as promising. They put a 60% chance on that. So it's likely, which they did, but the risks aren't that great with the max being 70. That's the lower end of some of these wind gusts. The 55, that's not even severe limits. Max hail size is about 1 inch to potentially an event with 2-inch hail. We do have an active severe thunderstorm warning for Ohio down here. So watch these cells coming north, coming to our areas. The experimental graph just shows you a better picture and more zoomed in photo of the risk area. We got a slight risk here going up to Springville, then going back down to clip Allegheny County here. This includes more portions. If you could see here, it looks like it includes lots of Chautauqua County, but in this it doesn't show as much. It's a lot bigger here, this marginal risk. This goes just south of Buffalo. This goes up to Batavia, going northward, reaching Rochester, but just maintaining south of Watertown here. And all this is marginal risk. There's not a lot of threat from this. Same risk for the thunderstorm winds and hail. Same risk. Lightning, this just shows chance of thunderstorms. Thunderstorms, dangerous cloud to ground lightning. You got excessive rainfalls for today and Saturday. This only clips portions of Allegheny County. So if you live in this extreme southern part of Allegheny County, watch out for excessive rainfall. Same thing here on Monday night to Tuesday. This includes the more eastern parts of our office. Lightning risk throughout the next few days, the next 6 days. You can tell some of the stronger thunderstorms, the effect, the wakes will be Saturday, Sunday night, going through until Monday night here. The National Weather Service in Buffalo does issue these area forecast discussions, or AFDs, what people sometimes like to call them. Um, it talks about um, what could happen with instability and shear, what could produce some severe thunderstorms. Um, it's good to see what the National Weather Service meteorologists think of. So, if we look at model runs, I'm going to start with the GFS, or the Global Forecasting System. If you could see, these go out to 300 hours. This is not, you don't want to be that far out. So I like to be around this 200-hour range. Anything past that might be like a fantasy run. We could see it. We get this low pressure system coming through. Then some of the rain associated with this well comes up north. As this low occludes here, we got another system coming south here. Doesn't affect Western New York at all. It looks like a high pressure system might set up, giving us some nicer weather, no thunderstorm threats. As we look out to like hour 250, we could see the chance of more rain, but this is still really far out. The CMC goes out to 240. Not as far as the GFS, but still relatively far out. This is also a more long-range model using 6-hour increments. So we have this low, comes up north, it occludes, high pressure sets up, and it seems like it might be the consensus here. Get this low, it occludes here. The high pressure forms here. This is hour 144. So sometimes some of these bigger runs have 360. This is at 0 May 2nd. Get this. This is far out to get some of these thunderstorms here. Icon, I like using Icon for more longer range synoptic weather. We get this low coming up, producing some heavier rains. The low finally occludes, and get this high pressure building in with this rains, some of this rain down here, and it just blocks it. So it looks like we're gonna have some nicer weather ahead. So we bring up the forecast charts. We got chances of severe weather for portions of Cattaraugus, Chautauqua, and portions of Allegheny County even. If we continue for tomorrow, these first 2 days include rain and thunderstorm risk. And the third day also includes this rain/thunderstorm risk. So in the first day here, could expect up to a half an inch in portions in Western New York, especially in the extreme southern portions of the office here. Day 2, another quarter of an inch rain expected. Day 3, a little less rain, but another quarter of an inch in some portions. Maybe we get up to half an inch near Ontario, off of Ontario here. The day 1 through 2 totals could range up to an inch. The 5-day totals are around 2 inches. Not too bad for the 7-day totals are relatively the same, about 2 inches. You might get some 3 or 4 inches, going more eastern. But that's it for precipitation, excessive rainfalls. We are in the marginal risk for these excessive rainfall. We get some portions on day 2, especially Allegheny County here. Day 3, we do not have a risk. After that, that's all I have. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe. Please comment down below what you want me to cover. I'll give you my synopsis in a video. Thanks for watching, and have a good day.